Good morning, Mason Gang. If you guys watched the previous Mason Gang episode, you will know that I am in Las Vegas. I'm here with the little bro, Michael. But today, Michael has to work, and that means we get to go explore. So I want to show you a few of my favorite hotels, just because I'm going to go there anyways, and I might as well bring you along. First hotel I want to bring you to is the Bellagio. Then I want us to head over to Caesar's Palace, then the Venetian, then the Wynn. I'm actually in the Paris right now because that's where Michael and I stayed. And it's really strange to me. All these people that are still gambling, it's only 6:30 in the morning here. And there are still plenty of people sitting at slot machines. I don't know if they woke up early to play slots or they didn't go to bed last night. But I definitely did not think I'd see people out here at 6:30 in the morning. So as I said, the first hotel I wanted to show you is the Bellagio. Now this is the Bellagio right here. This is a 3,900 room hotel. Makes it the 14th largest hotel in the world. This is an 8.5 acre man-made lake. This is where they have their fountain show. They put it on every hour from like mid-morning to mid-afternoon, and then it goes every 15 minutes at night. Now the fountain show is pretty darn cool. It runs for an entire song. It is all programmed to the music, which is pretty fun to watch, that is for sure. The other thing is, if you stay in the Bellagio, you get a great view of the Strip, and you look directly across at the Paris. That's where Michael and I are staying. And it's pretty cool to just stare across that body of water at the Eiffel Tower. So one of the main reasons why the Bellagio is one of my favorite hotels is just the entrance alone. It's so luxurious. And as you walk through the entrance, they actually have a 14,000 square foot conservatory. And this conservatory actually changes with the seasons. So it's Christmas time right now, and you can see in the back there, there's a 42-foot fir tree, which is beautiful. And they actually change out 90% of these plants every season and reuse them and make sure they match every season. Super sweet. I mean, seriously, look at how relaxing that is. So amazing. Oh, you gotta love the Bellagio. And obviously, if you're coming to Vegas, you probably like to gamble a little bit. I personally, not a huge gambler, just because I guess I never grew up doing that. But if you are a gambler, the Bellagio Casino is a pretty beautiful place to hang out in. This is 156,000 square feet. There's over 2,400 of those slot machines. And every hotel here actually has a theme. So the Bellagio is Italian, so it has an Italian theme throughout the entire thing. And it doesn't have a huge gallery of shops, but what it makes up for those shops in is its awesome pool. And you can see that there's just an awesome space out here that you can hang out looking over the Aria and the Cosmopolitan. It's just a cool place to hang out. So even with all of the awesome things in the Bellagio, my favorite thing is this show, O, by Circle A. And it's actually a water show. And they just do the craziest things, flipping from up in the rafters, like 50 feet high. If you're here, I don't really love shows, but that is one you have to see. It is totally worth the cost. And another thing that's kind of cool are these bronze statues. Now these are made by Richard McDonald. And the reason that's cool is because the place Ashley and I love to hang out is Carmel, California. And that's where his original, most popular art gallery is. And we walk through the store all the time and learn a whole lot about his sculptures. And it's just fun to see them all around the world. So I know that was a pretty quick tour of a place that is super, super big. But we got to keep hopping from hotel to hotel so I can show you my 4 favorites. But the last thing I wanted to show you as we walk to Caesar's Palace is the Bellagio shops. And these shops kind of act as a walkway in between each casino and each hotel, which makes it way nicer than walking outside, especially when it's currently in the low 40s. The second hotel I think is highly worth visiting and walking through is Caesar's Palace. Now, Caesar's Palace is another huge hotel with 3,900 rooms, and it sits on 85 acres. Wow. So the combo of the hotel and the Forum spans across a huge area. And Caesar's might be a little more gimmicky. It's not quite as luxurious as the Bellagio or the Wynn, but it's still well worth it due to its uniqueness and pure girth and size. The casino is 130,000 square feet, and as you can tell, it goes on forever and ever and ever. I mean, seriously, this place is massive, and you can obviously see it has the Roman theme throughout the entire thing. So you can see the Roman columns throughout, the Roman-like artwork in the ceilings, and the very cool Roman sculptures. But in my opinion, the reason you go to Caesar's Palace is for the Forum. This is one incredible looking mall right here. I mean, this place is just a 600,000 square foot mall that's just decked out everywhere, as you can see. It's got everything from enormous Christmas trees to plenty of fancy stores. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, oh my goodness. Crazy how much money you could spend here. And they even have massive sculpture gardens with the old classic Roman statues. And obviously you can't have a mall without plenty of restaurants. And of course, having someone like Poseidon looking over your table. And lastly, you really can't have a wonderful mall experience in a place like this without plenty of ice cream options. But in all seriousness, the reason why I go to the Caesars Hotel is because of the Forum. It's just so cool to walk through. It's so different, it's so unique. I mean, just like Venetian, they got the nice, beautiful sky ceilings and everything like that. So, I don't know. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend all of these amazing places. But if you're in Caesars, the reason you go there is for this place right here. So although this next hotel, the Venetian, may take a distant backseat to places like the Bellagio and the Wynn, when I think about like luxury hotels, there still is a lot of stuff that is pretty cool about the Venetian that makes it stand out, just because of its water features on the inside. It's what really makes it unique. And you know, quick tip, when you're on your way over to the Venetian, if you're looking for a fun thing to do, stop in the Wax Museum. I went in the Wax Museum like 3 or 4 years ago, and I have to say, it was pretty unique standing next to people like Shaq and other celebrities that looked identical to what they looked like in real life. But back to the Venetian, you can see the water features start even outside in front of the hotel. You can see it has this Venice style of luxury with the rowboats working its way through the canals. And you can see as you continue inside, that Venetian theme just carries through the entire building as you work your way in. Really, the detail comes into play once you walk right into their shops. I mean, look at that ceiling. Although it's fake, it looks so real. And it looks so spectacular, like you're actually in Venice. And as I said earlier, I'm not a huge gambler, so I don't really know as much about their casinos in some of these locations. I'm just fascinated in the architecture. So the Venetian might have an awesome casino. I haven't really explored it. But I will say, the thing that I recommend when going to the Venetian is obviously checking out all these shops. These are luxury stores with an awesome setting that makes it look like you're walking through Italy. Oh, so spectacular. So really, the thing that makes the Venetian stand out isn't the shops, but it's this canal. And this canal runs through the shops and outside. You can see it going right down the center here. Really cool feature in this hotel. Now the canal itself is about a half a mile long, and you can take private rides down the canal in these things called gondolas. And you'll actually have a rower that takes you on a 14-minute journey up and down, inside and outside of this beautiful hotel. And you know, guys, it may seem like I'm doing a Las Vegas promo right now, but I'm not. I just have a bunch of free time with Michael working, and I thought, I'm gonna walk through all these hotels anyways. I might as well bring you along, right? Why not? I don't want to be alone. I want to enjoy my time with all of you. So really the last thing on the Venetian is this entrance, which is pretty. I mean, you can explain it in your own words. I mean, honestly, I love it. Oh, Bobby, what a clever pun. You see that pun with that sign saying I love it? I have so many dad jokes. It's actually an embarrassment. So although this isn't one of the hotels that I really care about, the Palazzo, it's just kind of cool to see that it transfers right from the Venetian. You just go through this walkway and you're walking into another hotel and casino. And for those of you that haven't been to Vegas, that's kind of what Vegas is like everywhere. You kind of walk across a little baby catwalk, or you walk through one mall into a new casino, and they're all just kind of conjoined throughout the strip, which makes it really easy to get around and explore. And you know, the thing that fascinates me most as we walk to my favorite hotel is that all of these hotels were pretty much built on gambling funds. I mean, I'm not a big gambler, as I said, but it's crazy to me how much money people are throwing at slot machines, at blackjack tables, you name it. They're losing some money. And clearly, if you think that you're coming out to Vegas to gamble and make money, look at the architecture around you. It's pretty hard to believe that that's occurring and they're building all these things by losing money to all of you. Obviously, you weren't looking for a spiel from Grandpa Bob about gambling, so I'll stop that now and we're gonna check out the Wynn. Now, the thing I absolutely love about the Wynn is how natural it is. Like, it is pure luxury through the entire thing. And look at how real these waterfalls look. These trees are spectacular. And as you know, I love being in nature, so this place is a huge win. Even when you first walk into the Wynn, you can see how spectacular this place is. The shops, oh my goodness. There's watches in there that are up to $1 million. Yeah, I said it, $1 million. I have no idea who these people are that can spend $1 million on a watch, but I can tell you one thing. It sure isn't me. So the Wynn and its sister hotel, the Encore, which is right next door, and it really just shares everything. They actually have the most combined 5-star awards in all of the world for a hotel and casino, which really proves how amazing this place actually is. And I'm sorry, I have bad news for you. Their waterfall isn't going. This is my favorite part of the entire hotel. But that's okay, because even when the waterfall is down, there are still spectacular things to see here at the Wynn. And obviously, as I talk about the natural setting, just look at the pool area. You can't even see the pool because there's so many trees and it's so lush and gorgeous, and I wish I could go out there so badly. I just finished breakfast at the Wynn. You can see in a bird sanctuary. Pretty nice and relaxing. But you know, I want to go prove to you guys that gambling wastes money. So we're gonna go head to the slot machines quick, and I'll see you over there. And you know, I really wanted to prove to you that gambling just takes your money. So I'm gonna sit down at this slot machine. I'm going to take this $20 bill, play penny slots. It's called the Dancing Drum. And I'm going to prove to you that this will be a waste of money. So as I sit here in the middle of all of these slot machines by myself, I figured we should probably have some rules. So let's do it. I started with 20 bucks and I'm down to $18.70. I'm going to sit here until I either reach $0 or I hit $40. So I either double my money or I run out of my money altogether. I don't know. What do you guys think is most likely? I'm betting that it's most likely that I lose all of my money. Because how else would they pay for all of this if I don't lose my money right now? And I know some of you are saying, oh my gosh, Bobby. Of course you can win money. That's why we go. We've won tons of money. I get that. And maybe that's the case, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. We'll see if this game proves me wrong. Okay, I have bad news. It's been fun. I mean, it's been like 40 minutes. Lots of ups and downs. Won some money, got it up to 30 bucks, brought it back down, then went back up again. But it looks like this is our last spin. Here we go, guys. Proving you wrong. Oh, it looks like they pay for some of these casinos with slot machine money after all. So, Mason Gang, I know this was a shorter vlog, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the strip while I was out here exploring. Because I figured, you know, if I'm gonna be here, I should show you guys some of the places. So seriously, if you're out in Vegas, obviously visit all of the crazy hotels. But my favorite, by far, is this beautiful place, the Wynn. So check that out. And also, make sure you get to the Bellagio. So with that, I love all of you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Mason Gang. Oh, just kidding, guys. The episode is not done because the big Michael and I decided that we should head out to Hoover Dam while we had time before our flight. We're actually up on the Hoover Dam bridge right now. And this is one high bridge. Oh my goodness, just look down there. There's the Hoover Dam for you. And that out there, Lake Mead. And this highway is so scary to walk along. It just feels like you should be ducking every time. Oh. Don't worry, I protected you, Mason Gang. It's pretty cool up here. Pretty darn high. We'll head down to the dam right now. Okay, guys, this is the Hoover Dam right here. It's 726 feet high. You can see that's mighty high from that river up to the top of the dam. It's 1,200 feet long. Boom. Long dam. Here we go all the way across. And Michael doesn't understand this, but there's 4.36 million cubic yards of concrete used to build this dam. Pretty crazy, Mike. Do you understand that? He's confused. He doesn't understand math. And the last little tidbit I can give you is this dam right now is still curing to this day. Can you imagine? It's getting stronger and stronger every single day. Whew. So with that, guys, I think that's the end of today's episode. Officially, I'm not gonna fake you out this time. Thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time.